Update time. Where do I start? Wanted to be doing kind of daily updates, and here we are, almost a week later. And yeah, so I've not been out the door since Tuesday. It's now Saturday. Kind of stir crazy a bit, but also not. I'm not under sort of self-isolation or anything like that as such from a coronavirus perspective, but I kind of am from a perhaps mental health perspective. And I don't know, my whole mind and perhaps state of mental health has been almost all over the place, really. It's been a real, to coin a phrase, roller coaster, really all over the place. I'm seeing the doctor again on Monday, but it's just been strange, and I'm guessing there's a degree of kind of stir craziness to it all. But yeah, I don't know, I do kind of feel, to be honest, that I am kind of losing it a little bit or a lot. I don't know, it's weird, really weird. Sleeping fuckloads, lots and lots of sleeping, and really, yeah, sleeping coupled with insomnia, which is, bonkers. But so I'm kind of sleeping whenever I can, but that probably doesn't help the insomnia at night. I don't know, it's all a bit messed up. But yeah, I don't know, I do feel I'm perhaps losing the plot more than normal, and more. So this kind of, it's not really self-imposed isolation, but to a degree I guess it is, has its benefits, because from an anxiety point of view, it's less to deal with for me. But I don't know, really, I'm sort of, I think, just slowly losing the plot. And not because of I'm in quarantine and I've got nothing to do on board or anything like that. I think I'm just slowly losing the plot and losing my faith in, not humanity, perhaps that's a bit strong, but I think losing my faith in people. I'm sort of, I guess I'm done with people. It's not quite what I mean as such, not sort of, but I don't know, maybe I am not seeing people, and really don't know. I'm kind of just done with people. Just, whether that's me just slowly losing the plot, I don't know. I just realise that it's difficult to, it's difficult to rely on people, but I think, and I've mentioned this before, if you expect people, or if you expect things from people, and they will inevitably let you down. And I've always thought that's not necessarily their fault, because how could they possibly live up to that expectation if they don't know about it? Fair enough, makes sense. But I have come to perhaps the conclusion that where I've thought people were, I don't know, just better people, and I suppose just having a high expectation of people, and people just being a nice, decent human being, and I don't know, I just naturally think everyone's an amazing person, and then until they prove me wrong, which I think is probably a sort of a healthy way to go about life. But I don't know, I think I've sort of come to sort of realise, maybe, I don't know, that's so super, maybe naive or unrealistic, and actually some people don't have always a good agenda, and don't always have that niceness about them, and fundamentally they're just not a nice person. And where that is difficult to take is it when I've thought they were a good person, it means I have to kind of admit that I was wrong, which is not an issue but such, but it's always difficult for us to admit that we're wrong in our fundamental beliefs over stuff. I'm very aware that I'm rambling massively, but I've been not doing a video on purpose because I didn't want to just ramble on. But I also feel I don't know. I just feel I don't know. I think I am losing the plot more and more each day, and it's hard to concentrate on anything, to be fair. And yeah, I don't know. But I'm coming to the conclusion that people aren't always good. Which I suppose is obvious when you think about it. Obviously, not everyone's a good person, but I think it's hard to admit to yourself that you were then wrong about someone if you feel that you're perhaps a good judge of character. Put it that way, and then when that turns out to be wrong, it's like, shit, that wasn't how I thought it was, and whilst that's frustrating, upsetting, annoying, it is what it is, and it can't be changed. I can't change it. That's life. But it's still difficult. And whilst I'm a big shouter of it is what it is, and E plus O equals O, and that's the situation is the past. You can't change it. Agreed. But it is difficult when you're in it, and perhaps not quite as strength of mind. That's not even English. Of the normal, then it's it's difficult, and that just sort of adds up to I suppose that realization or that conclusion that more and more people do perhaps have a hidden agenda, and they're not as genuine as you perhaps think or thought, and that's where I am, and I'm now wrongly probably, but naturally extrapolating that out into more situations and doubting how genuine people are. And I don't know, maybe that's a paranoia, I don't know, but I don't know, but maybe this is just me unravelling and rambling and unravelling slowly. So yeah, so I guess this is in summary, this is the video of someone who's not been out for a week with some declining declining mental health, or declining sanity, declining grip on reality, everything. I don't know. So it's not quite Sid Barrett, which if you don't know who Sid Barrett is, you can Google it. But I don't know, maybe I do sound like Sid Barrett, I'm not sure. But anyway, I just thought I wanted to share this with you, and that's what it's like as someone unravels, as I feel I am actually unraveling. But if you have managed to stick all the way through this so far, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't. It may just give my ego a little push. I don't know. And yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so down here, and check out my other video down here. And remember, live your best life. See you next time. Bye-bye.